Okay, so the only thing missing is actually using a Showstopper. Not sure if I have one in my inventory. Not sure if I have one in my inventory, but we'll check. Eating up. Yeah. As always, cleaning out our inventory. Now that we can use. We can use most of those things, it's just that right now apparently we don't need them, so we might as well sell them, so we have a little bit of cash to use. Yeah. Do we have a Showstopper? So that's the first thing that we want to know, yeah. Okay, we have a Showstopper, that's good to know. So we first equip our new set of bandages, and then we equip our Showstopper, and we stock up on adrenaline, and we at least repair our shield, and maybe nah, I don't want to repair that crappy gun at all. Do we have another gun? We have a Pharaoh, okay. Then sell that. Pharaoh goes here. And Pharaoh uses heavy ammo, so. And yeah, then we go one more time and we basically see how we can use a Showstopper to hit a Rocketeer. Hopefully there's again one. And hopefully we can make it out alive. Also just have to take a note. Where's my notes app? Ah, there. Oh no, not there. There we go. And start the recording. Okay, so where do we spawn? Yeah, also not too bad. We spawned here earlier. We again have to make our way all the way over there. Yeah, we'll check if there's a little bit to loot for us to at least get some experience from our runs. So. And yeah, with a Pharaoh on, we definitely don't want to get into fights, but we have at least a little bit of firepower to take out some arcs. It will take quite some time to take out a Rocketeer with it, but yeah, here we go. There's a snitch. Down there's a probe that we can skillfully ignore. There's a drone somewhere, so we're gonna walk here, check for prickly pears. There's one again, nice. And just like before, loot that building here. Oh, there's something of value. Move to safe pocket. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Here we go, moving on. Hey Raider. So,
hey Raider, you so.
Ba-dum. Is that agave?
Sorry, man.
Oh, there, more. Agave that we need for Scrappy has the chance to have him give us weapon augments. So there's a snitch up there. As usual, we go a little bit to the left side here. Also a Hornet and a Firefly. I also need to shoot a Firefly, or not, like... Wait. It was turret and fireball, my mistake here, so... Turret and fireball. Here we go. So that's the problem when you pick up everything. The Hornet Drive we can equip directly, yeah. So when you pick up everything, your inventory just fills up. Of course, if you have an augment with you, so that gives you more loot slots, but even with 20 or 24 loot slots or inventory slots, it still fills up so fast. And then you just have to spend your time sorting through it and what you need, what you don't need, and whatnot, yeah. So that's why at some point it's just smarter to just pick the stuff that you are tracking. Yeah, so you see right now we're not so tracking that stuff. This. So there we go. Oh. Now it sits again properly. Yep. Just keep up looting for experience. At least to be fair with the Pharaoh, if we shoot a Rocketeer from the distance, we actually easily hit it. I don't see one right now. So maybe this round there we again Rocketeer less. But yeah. Just checking, no sentinels. Also none down there, just a stupid snitch again flying around. Come on. Yep, missed me. We pretty much need our entire stamina to make it through here in one go. So we'll let it fill up so that we can actually run through the breach in one go. Even if the snitch sees us until the reinforcement arrives, we are already out of trouble. So yeah. So here we go. Ideally, to be fair, so the way on my first account, I got the achievement of being on a Rocketeer and damaging it. When somebody else somehow downed it, actually also at that extract, and I jumped on it and shot it from above. So, and on the second account, it was in the swamps when somebody already aggroed the Rocketeer and it was hovering in front of the door, and it didn't see me or notice me yet, so I could I also used the Hornet Drive, that's how I got the idea with the Hornet Drives, and it also already was missing one rotor, so I could easily throw the Hornet Drive from the remaining rotor or turbine or whatever it's called, and get it down and jump up and get the achievement. Cost me my life, but yeah, got me the achievement. And the problem is that it was already missing one of the propellers, so I have a hard time, or I wasn't sure if one Hornet Drive is enough to get it down, or if I only, in quotes, was lucky that in that case there was also a supply drop somewhere. Where did I see it? There. Just calling it in for somebody else. Maybe somebody wants it. Of course.
Can you just hold on for a bit? I need to...
Where are you going?
There's the flare.
I'd actually come so... Yeah, so we are doing our Rocketeer scan again in a second. Well, not in a second, we're basically... I don't see one this time, so as said, I mean, there is one that usually should fly here, around here and so on, but it's clearly not there, and then there is usually one in the swamps. Last round we had both of them, but this time it again looks like we are Rocketeer-less. There's just some Wasp or so,
Hornet,
or
there.
Hornet.
Firefly.
Yeah, so... Is there anything to loot in there, so get at least some extra experience? Yep. Bum, bum. Okay, nothing we need. Moving on. Okay, there's a bunch of drones here. Of course, it's already yellow. Screw you, I'm gonna go into hiding. Ah, because of the camera. Ah. Oh, come on, really? Oh, lucky us. Thank you. So as we can see, the biggest issue outside of my aim is obviously the time it takes to reload that thing. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of experience for shooting around. Wasp drive we apparently also need, so gun parts we can use, so. Yeah, there we go. And I guess that's our extract then. So there was no Rocketeer, so we can stop the Xbox recording and... Yep. Got some tasty watermelon from my lovely wife. Bum, bum, bum. So even such a run, you can see it sums up to close to 10,000 experience. On the last levels from 95 to... Wait, no, the highest level is 75. Sorry, the last levels up there take, what was it, 10,000 or more? I will have to look it up. So, what do we want? Less fall damage, and then we can get that. So while walking, stamina regenerates. So again, sell what we can sell. The rest is either food for Scrappy or marked, so still better than nothing. Should check if we can already upgrade something though. First of all, if we can expand our stash further. Okay, but it would use most of our cash, so we'll leave that for now. So Wasp drivers, heavy gun parts, those we can buy. So there we go, one upgrade. Oh no, that was a weapon upgrade. My idiot, yeah. So Wasp drivers we cannot buy. Push the wrong button. Bastion cells and that stuff we cannot buy. That we cannot buy. Cannot buy. Cannot buy. We need snitch scanners and bioscanners and whatnot. Okay. Anyway, so we'll jump again in the hopes that we get our Rocketeer. Maybe stock up on some ammo. maybe stock up on some ammo, yeah. And I also wanted to do a couple runs for Blue Gate, but we probably will not get to that today. To highlight that it's such a great map to do naked runs to farm resources, because if you spawn somewhere here in this area, you can either go to the grove here, so Olive Grove, and pick up resources for Scrappy. If you spawn further up, there is a rope you can take down into the tunnels where there are 2 weapon cases, and then quickly extract, so you can just pick up some cheap weapons like an anvil, for example. And depending on where you spawn on the other side, you have a chance to make it to the breach room in the reinforced reception. Oh, that's the best spawn we had so far.
Let's head home at the north complex
First,
elevator.
so that you can check if the survivor augment is lootable there, or you have another area with some fruits to pick up for Scrappy. So it really feels like when you're completely out of gear, doing naked or semi-naked runs. Over there. Oh, there's our Rocketeer already, so nice.
Rocketeer, over there.
And he flies exactly where we need him to. Oh my god, is that nice. So that's the one that's patrolling the upper area, giving us a good chance to sneak up from the side, if I'm not mistaken. We don't want to lure it when we're in this building, because here it's just too much open area. Okay, don't need a water filter, but just... key goes to the safe pocket. So we also don't want to down it there, because if we down it there, then yeah, we would need a rope to go down. We need to do some, in quotes, culling, or whatever the right word is, to ensure there are no other drones that screw up the hunt. Yeah. So we just don't want to end up... Oh, cool. With... Okay, the Rocketeer's coming here. Oh, and it starts to be like, hey, what's up, guys? Something's going on here. Should I check it out? You see, the annoying part, he has a wasp with him, and that's actually the thing that we would like to get rid of. Okay, one of them died. And I guess that might actually be our shot. And there it goes down. So that would be the shot for us to just run up and jump on it. I'm not gonna do it this time. Yeah, we're also not gonna do that right now. It's a little bit pissed now, I guess. No! Yeah, I didn't want to throw it, so it didn't show me the cancel dialogue, so we wasted one of our Hornet Drives. And the second one missed as well, or? Oh, yep. Yeah, not smart, not smart. Heal, heal, heal. Yeah, not the best attempt, and I clearly pissed it off a little bit. Previously we were safe in this corner here, so we're gonna just stick there as well. We don't have anything to throw against the Rocketeer anymore, so... Sadly, I wasted the second Hornet Drive. So there's no point in wasting our ammunition, so we're just gonna make it to the extract, so... Yeah, we have to let it fly past. Can still loot though, so... Now we can loot everything because we know we will extract, so... It's now a damaged Hornet Drive. Cool. Can you still throw it? Can be recycled? No. Okay, no throwing it anymore. And that's a Wasp Drive that we need, yeah. And we didn't take out a Hornet, so... the one benefit is that one, if it's flying that patrol route, you can actually, with some luck, get it to come check out the extract, so... And then you can hide here, because it will hover looking towards the extract, and you can perfectly, peacefully time your Showstopper to take it out. We already looted that, so... Yeah, we have nothing else to loot here, so... We just...
A Rocketeer, outside.
We'll just make our way out. I think that should be enough for a video guide. So there is definitely a chance for the Rocketeer to spawn like this and fly around like this and even get closer to the extract. So you just have to wait a bit. And that makes it the best option for the achievement. So either with Hornet Drives or with a Showstopper, or Snap Hook obviously always works, so yeah, can stop this recording and just rename the file and move it, so. Oh, actually, yeah, I should keep the files from earlier. 1 second, I just have to check. Was that the one where we used the Hornet Drive, or was that the one... Okay, that was the one with nothing. That one, and I should have it not renamed. So that was the one where we had the Hornet Drive. And where we actually got onto that dumb thing. Yeah, and then... That one is the one where we didn't find anything, so that one I can delete. And that one is the one from right now where we used the Showstopper. And it crashed down, and we could have, yeah. I mean, from the, yeah, if you run out from the time it crashed down, 322 to... Yeah, it would have been long enough to make it there and jump up, I mean... okay, because the recordings are like both together more than 100 gigabytes because I'm recording in ProRes, and so before I move them into the other folder, I actually need to run a small command to re-encode it into something more storage friendly. But yeah, so there we go. Scrappy gets another quick clip here, and we get a little bit up that we need. A little bit of money for those. And Great Muln is used for crafting bandages. Great Muln, whatever. So